Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to challenge a super famous belief, whereas we are supposed to be loving what we are working. And so I would like to challenge this idea, and I would like to think, and I would like to say that this is not necessarily true. Let me explain to you why. So I will start by simply explaining to you a story. Okay, so this year so far, since January up until this point, we are very close to March. I was pretty much spending building a business. This is an SMMA business, and pretty much what I've done is, I was cold calling, I was, closing deals, I was following up with people. So basically, it was sales. I would say it was like 90, not 90, but like 80% sales, because obviously 20% fulfillment, but so on and so forth. I wouldn't really like to talk about the business aspects here. The point is that I was really struggling. Like, I didn't really want to make the cold calls. I didn't really want to make the sales calls. I just simply didn't really want to make all those things very much, many times. And yet, I pretty much found myself that I was actually getting those things done. I do believe because of I had the discipline to do that. And so, just yesterday, I did a quick reflection, and what I've been able to figure out is that I had like a day when I was like, man, like my life is worthless. Like I just had like a like a little bit of a breakdown here there, and I was like, man, like I really have to take into consideration what is really happening. And I was like, man, okay, let's be real here. You were struggling throughout the last 1 month. Like it was like sucks, like rejection upon rejection, like screwed up contract. It's like a freaking struggle every single day. And so I made a reflection yesterday, which was Sunday, and it's like, bro, throughout the course of the last 7 days, you have been able to sign up 5 new clients. And I was like, what? Like this is like top level shit. Closing 20 deals a month is like top level sales performance in high ticket. It's like top level. Like wait a minute. This is actually good. I mean, like, you're doing good. I mean, yes, like you still have to work with those deals and with those people, because this is not as streamlined as like 100K a month company or something. Like this is still a startup. I was like, but yes, like I've got the results. The same thing with, for example, music. So pretty much the last week, I decided that no matter what, like I'll be skipping the fucking gym. Sorry about the language. And I'll be instead, of course, I'll be doing like the running. That's an everyday thing for me. But I will sit my ass down and I'll be producing music for 1 hour, because I just grew so frustrated that I know that I have the tendency to, like I just pretty much have the feeling to, to do music. I just have a little bit of talent to do music. And it's like I have to do this. It's like it fulfills me, like fulfills me so much. Like if I'd have like 3 girlfriends, I swear to you, if I'd be having sex for 6 hours, like really, this is how good producing music feels like to me. And so I was like, wait a minute, like okay, business, and you have to work like 12 hours and like all day long and all that shit. But instead of like you don't have to work out twice a day, right? So it's like I really don't care about that much, nowadays. Like I don't really care if like I have like a 5% body fat percentage or whatever the hell that might be. I don't really care about that anymore. I mean I still care about I'm working out every day. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I really have to do the things that actually like puts me in a higher place in my mind. Because if I'm at a higher place, then I can create better business, better product, better like everything. And so I was like, I have to do that. And many days I was like struggling with that. And I still reflected to that throughout this today, and I was like, throughout the last week, you produced 6 pieces of music. You produced a fucking EP throughout a week. You actually put out an EP, like a mini album throughout a week, next to running a business. And also I have, my previous business as a side hustle, but that's just like a one-day activity for me. It did suck. And it did suck. Like, guess what? Like, when you're done with your day, like, you're like a freaking zombie, and you're still like sitting down, you like do the thing. Yeah, of course you love doing that thing, but it's like still fucking effort. It's like there are those days when it's like you just don't really want to do that for like anything, just like let me live. And so, guess what? Like, 80% of doing that did suck. But I just looked back and I was like, man, like, I grew so much through 1 week by just doing the shit that I had to do that I didn't necessarily love doing. And don't get me wrong, so it's not like I don't like, doing music or producing, but, getting into that flow, by the end of that day, and, it's like in the States when you are not so inspired, it takes time and you have to break through that thing, right? And so, of course, like by the end of the day, I'm just pretty much putting together the first harmony, and I'm like, I just get into the flow, and after that it's just quite okay, it's getting good, okay, and after that it's like getting good, and so on and so forth. So, but I realized that I have been able to put out an EP. I was able to sign up 5 clients to my business. I didn't skip working out. I mean, I was running every single day. I mean, I was following my meal plan. I mean, like, I'm keto, and I'm doing keto with as little meat as possible, and pretty much, trying to getting close to 1 meal a day as possible. I mean, like, I'm eating many days 1 meal a day, but if I'm not consuming like freaking 3,000 calories for dinner, I can't really do that anymore. It's like too much of a struggle. Like, so many times it's just like it doesn't work. I'd rather eat and have energy than just like suffer like for 5 hours. And I was like, man, like, the last week was a freaking struggle. Like, the whole week, I was like working like a fucking dog, and it did hurt, like physically hurt. And I've got to realize that I didn't really enjoy it. But now that I'm looking back, I'm just sitting down in my fucking couch, and I'm just putting on my studio speakers, and I'm just listening to my own fucking EP. It's like, if you'd like to think about it, it's like, how much is that? 15 minutes long, 15 minutes music. So, yeah. Whatever you're doing, brother, if it sucks, that it is the right sign that you're on the right path. And I'm talking about this super seriously, man. Like forget about this bullshit of like, yeah, like, I'm supposed to love what I... Fuck that. Fuck that. No. You're supposed to be doing the things that you are supposed to be doing, not the things that you like doing. You're supposed to be doing the things that are worthwhile, that will result as a worthwhile human being, for you to be a worthwhile human being, and for you to be able to provide services or provide anything to other humans that is worthwhile. That is what you are supposed to be doing, and the cost doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it sucks, it hurts, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point of work is for us to eventually be able to give something to others, like do, like produce, like, it doesn't matter if it sucks. It doesn't matter if it sucks, right? Because I know that these 5 clients that I signed up, I know that their business will change. I will be able to change their business. I know that these songs, they'll be good ones. So, brothers and sisters, do what you're doing. Keep up. Love.